international style, exudes an air of royalty. His 88 key smile is so pleasant to see. Love is cold, my old piano. I have a ball with my old piano.
Ask Jesse is coming up in the next hour, folks. It is Tuesday. Any question you want, and hopefully we can help you overcome your anger to take control of your lives. Also, we have some amazing sound bites to play for you. Louis Farrakhan is at it again, so going to hear that in the next hour. We're talking to Herman Cain, strong potential president for candidate for 2012. 888-7753. Time is just going by. Let's go back to Avery out of Atlanta. Avery, you're back on with Herman Cain.
Yes, sir. I would like to say that, Mr. Cain, I appreciate you trying to run for president, but I'm worried about the health because, our current president, he's graying. I mean, this man is like almost 49 years old coming up, and he got a full gray full hair of gray, and that's very, very stressful. You know what I mean?
Well, let me address that issue. Number one, I have been nearly 5 years totally cancer-free. For those who did not know that in 2006 I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. I have a 30% chance of making it through the treatment, which was chemotherapy and double surgery and chemotherapy.
Wow.
But Avery, I'm happy to report to you by the grace of God, I have been totally cancer-free. I'm not on any kind of, sustaining chemo. I don't take any sort of special medication or anything like that. God has blessed me, and truly with that has said, not yet, Herman. I have some other things for you to do.
That's
now,
great.
relative to the stress of the job, I would be doing the job a lot differently. You see, unfortunately, this president has shown that one of his vulnerabilities is lack of leadership. The things that leaders do that allows them to minimize their stress is, number one, make sure that you're working on the right problems. Number two, make sure that you have the proper priorities set for the problems that we're working on. And number three, surround yourself with good people who can complement you and your ability and your decision making. And then number four, if you do those three things, you'll be able to put together the right kinds of plans where you won't face as much stress on a day-to-day basis. Think about it. When this president went in, he already was going to inherit a very large staff of at least 15 cabinet heads along with all of his direct staff. Then he added 36 czars. When are you going to get time to talk to 7 people? That
Right.
will cause you stress.
Right,
So,
that makes logical sense.
and so what I'm saying is, if you look at my record and all of the situations that I have faced in my business career, the approach that I just described is how I was able to succeed and not get stressed out and still be able to enjoy life. And so this is what I see that is terribly missing right now, which is why this nation is just sort of limping along, and people are feeling frustrated. They are feeling fearful because they do not feel as if the leaders in Washington, D.C. have their hands around what this country is doing. We are almost seemingly adrift.
Yeah.
We have very short memories. I'm talking about, I hear some of us say that he's not, when he's going to start doing something for black people. I said, wait a minute, this man has a black attorney general, the first ever, Eric Holder.
Yep.
You got a beautiful black woman as Surgeon General, Dr. Benjamin. You have a man named Dr. Arnie Duncan. He's a Secretary of Education, but even though he's a sociologist, he got a degree in sociology. I said, what are y'all talking about? Why y'all keep saying when he's going to start doing something for black people? He got 3 people right there.
I agree with you. I couldn't agree with you more. And here's the other thing. He's not president of Black America.
That's right.
Right.
He's president of the United States of America. Give me a break.
I know.
It's ridiculous. And I tell them, I said, man, y'all have very short memories. But thank you very much for taking my call. Y'all have a good day.
All right. Thank you,
Thanks,
Avery.
Avery.
I appreciate it, man. Great call.
my health, Jesse, is just fine, and I do appreciate people who are concerned about it.
Yeah.
And but hey, I've gotten a clean bill of health now for almost 5 years. So
you look so well. I forgot that you had been sick, to be honest with you.
Well, you know, my doctor said that the last time I went in for my CAT scan, he said, "You don't even look like you had cancer."
Right.
But I did.
Yeah.
But that's just the grace of God, man.
You're a blessed man. Let's go to Phoenix, Arizona, to talk to Guy. Guy, welcome to the show. You're on with Herman.
Hey, good morning, Jesse. Good morning, Mr. Cain.
Morning.
Did you have a good time in Phoenix, Arizona, my
I
friend?
had a great time. I wish I could have stayed a little longer. You kidding me? I enjoyed out there.
Hey, and I can assure you, you have too much energy. I was there, and you had too much energy to be sick. You're a great leader, and you hit it 100% when you say about leadership and surrounding yourself. And I hope you don't have 36 czars or 30 czars or whatever it is.
No.
And I hope you had Alan West to your administration, and thank you for explaining. Some of these people don't understand. You got to attack the enemy from the inside. You know, from the inside, and I think that's what he's doing.
That's exactly what he's doing, and I can tell you this, I would be honored to have Representative West as part of my administration in any capacity because he is a great American, first of all. He's a great thinker, and he served his country, and he's now serving his country some more. So, but I want to...
He also seemed to be a man without... He seemed to be a man without fear as well.
Well,
Alan West does.
He's not going to be intimidated.
Right.
Yes, we were talking about that. You raised the question earlier. Why is it that, you know, we don't seem to be intimidated? That's just our nature.
Yeah.
And it's his nature. We're just not easily intimidated, if at all. But you got some people who are, unfortunately, and that's why they would rather just be quiet rather than to make their voices known.
Thank you, Guy.
Hey, Jesse.
Yes.
One other thing. I told you it's going to take two black men to get us going and a black woman. Hey, don't forget Condoleezza Rice, too, Herman.
Oh, yeah.
She's right up there. If I could get her to come back in the service, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Thank you,
God
Guy.
bless you, man.
You're welcome, brother. Thank you, Guy. Let's go to Overland Park, Kansas, and talk to Lane. Lane, thanks for calling. You on with Herman West. I mean, Herman West.
Jesse.
Herman Cain.
One question, Mr. Cain. Everything I've seen, heard, and read about you I'm very impressed by. But one thing that I have a question about is your stance on auditing the Federal Reserve. I heard that you didn't think that was a necessary step, but I know you worked within the Federal Reserve, and I would like to hear it from you. What do you think could happen as far as transparency?
Let me clarify, because you're right. There are some people on the Internet, and I hope some of these bloggers who got it wrong are listening, because I'm sick of them spreading this poison and this garbage. This is why we don't get problems fixed. I said...
Hold that. I'm sorry. Herman, let me take a break first. I'll let you explain that when we come back. 888-77-JESSE. He will explain that. Hold on, Lane.